could be sweating.
Yeah, I think they switched up just a tiny bit throughout the 2020 season, but I think Baileyyyy and Doggo has definitely been, when they came together, a very dominant force. Very interesting to point out, Jaeyeon being played on the side of Kylar, AUS, and Rite.
Baby. Sorry.
I knew you would like that one. No, you're good. Jaeyeon, interesting. Most people saying Greatsword, not the best twos weapon, doesn't have a lot of long active frame combo tools.
Yeah, it's tough. So Greatsword in doubles, you don't pick this weapon to combo people. You pick this weapon to own the stage. It's kind of a thing where if you are on the base platform and you're just dashing back and forth, they pretty much have to respect you the entire length of the stage, and it allows for your partner to have a lot of room to kind of just move the way they want to. I tried running it in twos today, got 65th. Not too happy about it, but it does work. So we're going to see how Rite is able to finagle that as Kylar, AUS is rocking that Taros, that Grugok. What a disgusting name. Skin on that Taros, and we'll see how they fare.
Can't rock the Grok. Of course, a very popular pick. We've seen plenty of Taros today in the North American portion, and expecting to see Taros further on throughout the Tournament of Autumn Championship this weekend. A nice scoop up coming out from Kylar, AUS. Not quite enough to finish off a stock just yet. There's a double, and if Kylar can get this one, the board will be cleared, and yep, that side air will do it.
It's like a wipe up a clean slate. Moving right into the next stocks. Everything's fairly even here. Doggo with that spear kind of guarding that weapon. Baileyyyy still needs a weapon here. Gets hit by that weapon toss as well. Is taking quite a bit of damage. Weapon has not spawned. Oh, that's a good spawn. Nope. Kylar, AUS says forget about it. The weapon's still there, so Baileyyyy should be able to get it. But they are so good at just deciding, you know what, we're going to 2v1 right now and racking up that damage.
Yeah, those quick bursts of damage coming out from the blue team have been nice, but it is Baileyyyy who is more damaged out of everyone on the board. We've been seeing a little bit of the Greatsword come out from Rite. No big team combos like we were talking about, but he's been able to put out the pressure. The recovery can do a lot of damage. Still not enough to finish the stock.
I was about to say, I was like, don't get hit by that side sig, but he goes and comes down with a down air to cover himself. Smart man, getting hit by silly attacks that are being charged in the middle of the stage. And so far, I mean, the blue team is falling behind by a little bit now. Baileyyyy on the final stock, Rite going real deep down there. I don't know what he's doing, but hey, he's back, and now he's off this stage again. And there goes Kylar, AUS. If the blue team can get a KO here, no, he sent him up. I thought he was gonna go for the ground pound. Doggo is gone.
Yo, but Kylar, AUS about to capitalize on this edge guard attempt from Baileyyyy. 2 recoveries, weapon toss attempted, but Baileyyyy still makes the wall touch. Pressure being put out. Rite still holding onto that second stock, but Baileyyyy taking a lot of damage here.
Man, Rite, I don't know how Rite's still alive. Okay, as we say it, the D-Light recovery comes out to secure the KO, and you can see Kylar, AUS biding some time a little bit in the corner. The blue team doesn't want to overcommit by going off the stage versus Hammer, so he's able to survive for Rite to come back, but Rite needs a weapon. If he wants to use the regular sword here, oh, looks like he has a great sword, so forget about it. Oh, good damage though.
So that was a really good target swap coming out from Doggo. Actually opted off of Rite over to Kylar, AUS just to keep that pressure off of herself. Gets in with the sidelight. Actually just goes for the full setup and gets the closer onto Baileyyyy, who is coming in for the punish. That is going to put Doggo down to the 1v2.
Oh, careful where you're swinging here. Rite and Kylar, AUS could potentially lose this. They are both in the red. Doggo is pretty much 2 Sayers away, but it looks like Kylar finds his Sayer first. And it looks like Kylar, AUS, and Rite are going to go ahead and secure game 1 of Winners Finals over Doggo and Baileyyyy. But that was by no means an easy game for them. That came down to the wire. Could very easily be a game 5 set if that trend continues. I do want to see a little bit... I want to see Rite swing more. Like, I feel like if you got the great sword, you just got to swing, bro. Like, you're not missing out on anything. You backdash if you're scared, dash cancel if you're scared, or just smash. You're good to go.
Yeah, I'm sure plenty of the Nuvo Greatsword mains out there are watching very closely to see what they can bring into their doubles matches, because like we've been saying, it's a relatively new weapon. Of course, this is the first tournament it's been legal in, and then of course this is going to be the first doubles portion of a tournament that Greatsword's been legal in. So going to be interesting to see, because we haven't seen too much Greatsword just yet. What Rite is going to be able to do extra with this Greatsword. What kind of maps do you think would be really good for this?
So if you're playing Greatsword, get rid of platforms as much as you can. You know, if they ban, because, you know, you don't have Demon Island here, you have Shipwreck Falls instead, and you can see, boom, it is immediately taken out of the picture. They don't want to deal with that, because that means you have to land onto Greatsword, and if you have to land, that means it can take you for a ride. So they slash it out, but Mammoth Fortress is like the next best thing you can get if you can't get like Apocalypse. Like, they're all pretty much the same map to you. You just want people to fall down, and you want to catch them with a neutral air or a downlight or a sidelight, and it's just scrape them across the stage.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, that the Greatsword can definitely take people for a ride, like you're saying. Some good old MVC too. No weapon pickups from the red team just yet. Rite does find the baby sword, but Kylar AUS still yet to pick up a weapon. Going to be going in unarmed, but just getting a kick here and there.
Nice recovery coming out from Rite here, and the thing that people love to talk about with Jaeyun, of course, is the Greatsword, is because of the new weapon. Woo! But that sig right there, that sword side sig on Jaeyun, that's a character. You know, like that's not just a move, that is a character. If you don't know how to play sword, you just want to throw out that side sig, it will carry you to the promised land, and it's so quick. Hitbox is great, the end lag not really there. Just a really good move.
Yeah, that pocket sand can be so devastating. Great range on that one. Kylar AUS trying to punish Doggo, but Rite actually going to interrupt that one. Rite actually really bleeding out here. You're seeing him on the second stock, about to be in the red as Kylar eats that side signature. Rite might fall. Yep, the weapon toss.
I can't believe Doggo was able to get that falling Sair. Yeah, this suddenly turned really ugly. Can't get the KO on Doggo either. Nice save from Baileyyyy, and Rite only has a 1 stock left, and it's like this when you don't really get much going on the Greatsword is where I think it's time to swap off. A lot of the picking of it has been kind of the surprise factor. Oh, this is a new weapon, people don't know how to play against it, but ultimately it is not a great choose weapon. You can even see Rite is sticking on the regular sword for a while here, because I think he's kind of realizing that he hasn't been getting the momentum going that he's wanted.
Yeah, we really have not seen a lot of that Greatsword come out. Of course, on the regular sword, he's got the classics. Here comes the Greatsword. I like the reset, dodges through them, and then goes for the turnaround. Still not able to get the stock. Rite's got to be careful here. In the red on that last stock, if he goes out, it's just Kylar AUS in the 1v2.
Oh man, he hits his teammate with that down sig, and it KOs, and Rite's gonna die there. Goes for the side sig, secures the KO, but also loses his life in the process. And that's another thing about Jaeyun in 2v2s, that Greatsword side sig. While an amazing signature to have in the kit, the animation is pretty long and drawn out there, and it gives the opposition plenty of time to punish.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about as far as like SIGs go, because sometimes you'll see characters that maybe their weapon set doesn't generally lend itself to 2s, but the SIG set does, kind of thinking of like Zol, right? Where that neutral signature is really good. And I was thinking like of Jaeyun's signatures, that side SIG would be the best one for a team combo because of the long active frames, but of course there's the counter to that where it locks you down. Blue team gonna run away with game number 2, clean finish to that one as we get ready to get into game number 3.
Okay, and I'm wondering where we're going to end up here. I can't imagine they're going to allow them to go to Shipwreck Falls. They're, of course, probably not going to ban it, but I can only imagine, yeah, get rid of that and go right back to Mammoth Fortress there. They're not going to even give Rite the hope, but Rite is sticking with this Jaeyun pick. I'm going to see how much of the Greatsword he actually uses, though, because if he ends up being on the regular sword the entire time, it may have just been worth it to, you know, play Bodvar or something, you know, just like any other character that has a sword. Granted, Jaeyun does have a good signature kit as well, but in moments like that where you want a heavy team combo, there's not really much in terms of true combos that the Greatsword has to offer. It's really just sidelight, D-light, and that's like kind of it, dude.
Yeah. There's not a lot that you can do, but at the same time, like you said, there's still that core argument that the Greatsword's got some great control of the stage. Going to be looking for the red team to get that stage control, because for the most part, blue team's been doing a really good job taking that center stage, splitting the red team, forcing them to the outside.
Okay, hold on here. Stop Sair. I like this. Nice neutral sig from Doggo. Almost gets 2, gets stuffed on the second one, but you can see, oh my god, just keep pressing the button, why don't you? Doggo just throws out like 3 and manages to get a KO. Pocket sand though, that's hype. Sand in your eyes.
Go.
Ow.
Gotta wear some goggles. Nice weapon toss from Rite. We'll get the stock off of Doggo. Red team gonna have that slight lead now that Rite's been able to extend this stock. We're seeing him actually just use the giant throw hitbox of the greatsword more than like the light attacks at this point.
Right. I mean, it's like kind of working out. I mean, Rite is the least damage on the screen, but on the same vein, Kylar has taken the most damage. But Kylar is playing Taro, so every hit's gonna rack up a whole ton of damage. So it's not the biggest deal in the world, but I would like to see something going. There we go. He goes for a side light, rather neutral light bridge into end light finisher, which is like cool. Get some damage, but you can't really get too much more than that if they don't give you the dodge. Oh, and
no.
he's dead.
Oh no.
Yeah. Looking grim.
Didn't reset the jumps. This is trouble for the red team. Again, they're behind. And Kylar AUS doesn't even have that health advantage where, like, if you did some math, it would even out. Instead, it's Kylar AUS holding it time for the team just barely.
But yeah, see, Rite has the game plan now. He's like, all right, you know what? I'm going to stay on sword, and I'm just going to mash side sig. It'll play the match for me, and I am a fan of that strategy. Throw an end sig too for the mix-up, not bad. You gotta throw another side stick. Thank you. That's how you do it right. Yes, throw it out again. This move is too good. And gets another KO with the down air. Yo, see, now they're in the lead. You see how easy that was? Just side stick.
Yeah, but he looking to throw it. Why is he going off stage?
Oh! And he's gone.
Save.
Nice.
No!
Oh, no. Oh, he didn't make it to the other side. Oh, that was almost the hottest gimp into the biggest throw. Kylar could do it, though.
Said it was just the second half.
Oh no. Hold on. Okay. Stomp into nothing? Stomp into nothing. Hello? Can I get a sayer in the chat? Oh!
That D-Sig was almost height, but Kylar AUS still holding on to this stock. There's the opportunity. If you look at Bailey's health, almost in the red, there's a real possibility. You're seeing Baileyy recognizes that, playing further back, making Kylar AUS try to make this forward push, but Doggo is in the way.
Wow, how did he not get hit by that ground pound? Nobody knows. Kylar has no weapon, gets hit by the neutral light. Still has a dodge though, can recovery and dodge. Nice, gets the wall touch. Oh, watch out for that zig! Oh my god, how did he not get hit?
It was just the spear tip.
I got hit, man. Oh, nice.
Nice dare, Kylar AUS 1v1.
Oh, that was bad recovery. Why? After you got the KO, that was like the one thing you didn't need to do. Nice attempt though from Kylar AUS. There's a reason he's a champion and I'm not, but I'm still questioning that last recovery at the end, bro. You didn't have to do that. You were good. You were good. But
on for the wall.
Just reset the wall, right? Just touch the wall, reset your jumps, cruise a little bit, you know, call room service, chill out. You're good. But
so I know we were riding that Jaehyun a little bit. Rite's gonna make the swap over to the Hattori, but I did want to call out, if you looked at the stat line of that last game, Kylar AUS putting up 721 damage, but only 1 knockout. It was actually Rite who was getting all the knockouts for the red team. So there might have been some merit to the Jaehyun, but of course, Rite of recognizing that it's been predominantly sword play. So going to switch on over to the Hattori, another sword wielding character.
yeah, and I think that's the way to do it. The great sword wasn't great swording enough for it to matter. So going over to the Hattori, you know, you still have amazing signatures. You also have a lot of speed at your disposal as well, and the spear is an amazing weapon to have for team combos. So I think this is the pick to go for, and this is kind of the classic too. So should work out pretty well for them. Oh no, don't ensig your partner though.
Ooh, the neutral light coming out from Doggo actually catches Baileyy there. Baileyy again, deep red, but the down sig connects onto Doggo. Another side air, both blue team members in kill percent.
Wow. That was great from Rite. Rite really, he did the most right there. Kind of lingered on the left side of the stage, let go of the wall, and immediately air dodged back to make Baileyy think he was going outside, and then was able to get an unarmed down air to secure the gimp. That was just very well played.
Oh, but a raw sword neutral light from the corner will lead to the knockout on to Rite. Kylar AUS gonna take that spear ground pound. Meanwhile, damage being built up onto Rite's second stock.
Oh, okay, Kylar. somehow Kyler's still alive. Oh, and he gets a stomp down here as well. It's a lot of damage racked up. Doggo manages to find the KO. Rite's going to go ahead and camp the corner, waiting for Kyler to respawn. Only eats a D-Light Air Force trouble. Could have been a lot worse, so you can't be too mad at that. And gets to kind of reset to neutral here, but really doesn't actually get that chance because Doggo manages to find a D-Light here and push him to the corner yet again. Rite's just trying to get his footing. He fights his way in with a side light. That's what I'd like to see. Gotta earn your stripes here.
It's so crazy to me how forward Rite goes, despite the fact that Rite is very often the more damage between the two red team members. Rite will be the one to charge forward, open up this blue team, and then try to let Kylar Alice sneak in behind. Couldn't hit the nair on the teammate for the chase dodge, and that means Kylar Alice gonna fall down to his final stock here in game number 4.
How did Rite get the touch there? Okay, so this is working out. But no, you're right. Like, no matter how much damage Rite has, he's like it's like the charge of the Light Brigade, right? Volleyed and thunders. He's going in head first, and it's like, bro, do you not see how much damage you've taken right now? Do you not know you're playing Hattori? Like, you can't just be throwing yourself at the opposition like that. But Rite just knows he has Kyler in the back, and that Kyler will back him up if the situation calls.
Meanwhile, Baileyyyy hitting the Russian Mafia on Kylar Alice. Blue team feeling real good. Finally finishes off Rite, and it's Rite in the 1v2. 3 stocks left to the blue team. There isn't like the free kill on the Baileyyyy opportunity or anything like that either.
Oh yeah, this is
scoop.
Yeah. This is, you don't make this back.
I
don't even know how he KO'd up there, but hey, it doesn't really matter. That comeback was too steep of one to make. Even if he had played it out, there's a certain amount of just like mental exhaustion that you feel trying to like make a comeback like that. And you should just save it for the next game, man. Or in this case, the next set. As I mean, Kylar Alice. Well, no, I'm capping. I'm capping. I was about to say, but no, the Jaehyun. I guess I wasn't there because Baileyyyy and Doggo were able to do it. So this was it. The last who won Summers?
I think Baileyyyy and Doggo
Steel Series.
Most recently.
Steel Series. Right. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. So Baileyyyy and Doggo, they're doing it. Kylar Alice and Rite had a bit of a tough time. Did see the swap away from the Jaehyun in the final game, but wasn't enough, man. That wasn't enough. They need to bring a little bit more heat than that, and they'll get their chance in the losers finals. But first, we're gonna have to hop over to the losers semifinals. Now, granted, we are going to have to wait just a tad because it looks like Shadow and Goddess